pleased you're joining me again today. We're going to use the roller and give our shoulders a really nice massage and stretch, release tension. So we'll start with the roller just on your upper back, and you pop your hands behind the back of your head. Now, if I just aim my elbows forward a little bit, it sort of separates my shoulder blades because I'm going to really think about the muscles right between the shoulder blades. And I'm just going to lift up my hips and just give myself a little roll there. So keeping my elbows forward, just massaging right between those shoulder blades, and you can roll up a little way towards your neck. Just make sure the roller stays there on your ribs. Don't go too low with it. So think more about that upper area. Good. And then just sitting down again. Reposition. Roller just across your shoulder blades. Elbows pointing forward. And then we're just going to take a little lean back. Don't go too far, don't force anything. We want to just think about moving easily and nice and fluid. Sometimes when I've done these moves, I've said open the elbows when you go back, but let's just keep them pointing forward for today. We might feel a different experience. Just very gently forward and back, cradling your head. Good. We'll do a few more. Maybe as we keep going, you'll find you have more range. That's it. And then we're just going to lift up the hips again, go back to that little rolling movement, if it feels okay for you. And then we're just going to tip to one side, so you can sort of massage down one side of your back. That's it. And then round, give the other side of your body a little massage. And then coming back, maybe reposition that roller again. Hands behind the head, elbows forward, and leaning back again. Let's see how we go this time. And then coming forward, leaning back. That's it. Forward. You don't force your head back, just drape over nice and easily. Enjoy two more. Good, and then you just help yourself to sit up. Then the roller goes long ways on your mat, and we're going to lay down on top of the roller this way. So perch yourself on the end. And we're going to challenge our balance for some of these moves. So I want your feet hip distance apart. Sometimes laying on the roller, if you feel unsteady, you can go wider legs, but I'm going to try and keep my feet right in line there today, and then take a lay down. So your head should be on the roller and your tailbone, and your feet right in hip distance, so not too wide. And then we'll just put our hands on our tummy here. So I put the heel of my hand on the hip bone and my fingertips on my pubic bone. Okay. Take a deep breath and breathe right down into your hands. And then when you breathe out, just narrow, draw the belly away from your hands. And then again, take a deep breath in, breathe right down low into your hands, feel your belly fill up with that air. And then when you breathe out, just tone the waist, drawing in. Your tummy almost comes away from your hands a little bit, And one more, inhale. And then breathing out, just gliding your body away from your hands a little. Good. And then we're going to take your hands and reach them up towards the ceiling. Okay, find your balance. Let your shoulder blades hug the roller and then float your arms up and get that broad feeling again. Shoulders drop down, feels like your shoulder blades giving that roller a tight hug. And then you just lift up your arm and you get really broad on your back. So think about your shoulder blades like wings. Good. And then just come back. And then we're going to bring our elbows out from the side of us, fingertips pointing up to the ceiling and your palms looking towards your feet. You're just going to lower your forearm down, so towards the ground, and then come back up and go the other way. So fingertips point over your head. So the upper arm stays right where it is, and I'm just doing this little rotation of the arm bone there. So never force it. I don't know about you, but there's a few cracks and creaks going on, and it doesn't hurt though, so it's okay to carry on. And then fingertips point up to the ceiling. Then I've got one arm pointing down, one arm going up. So I'm just alternating and slowly switch. No need to rush this. That's it. Whoop. Good. And then both hands point up to the ceiling again. And then we're just going to bring them round. So now your palms are looking right at your face and your elbows, they might even touch. And then you open back out to the side and then just bring them in. So maybe the elbows come together. You're looking at your palms and then your palms look up to the ceiling. You open. So bring everything in and open and in. Open, in, open, good, and then just bring your arms all the way back and down. Now, just think about how your body's laying there on the roller. Let your shoulders relax. And we're going to just lift up the heel of one foot and lift up the leg to tabletop. So put your fingertips on the ground with your palms up. So you've got a little, I don't know, like little tent hands. So your fingertips are down, just holding you nice and steady. And then we take the opposite hand and touch it to your knee. Reach the arm over the head as the toe taps down, and then you come back to touch your knee again. So toe taps down, arm goes over and back. Okay, try and just let your ribs soften down. Make it feel as easy as possible. And then we'll change it now. So we'll touch the knee, but instead of tapping the toe to the ground, we reach it out and the arm goes overhead. And then come back, reach it out, and come back. Out, and back, out, and back. Good. Pop that foot down. And then same on the other side. So I always start by just lifting the heel, then the leg, then I let my shoulders relax, hand on my knee, and the toe taps as the arm reaches back, and then we touch the knee again. Good. So just a nice easy, through the neck and jaw. And then pause when your hand's on your knee. The leg reaches out this time and the arm reaches overhead, and you touch your knee and then you reach out. Come back in. That's good. And last one. And then everything back and down. You're going to pop your hands up towards the ceiling. So from here, the fingertips reach to the ceiling. We reach the arms overhead, and then you do a nice big circle around, down by your body, and then back up to the ceiling again. They go over, and a big sweep around, and back and up. Overhead. Now, I'm going to add to this on the next one, big circle around. So if you have osteoporosis, you'll keep doing this. If you are able to do a chest lift with me, the arms go overhead and then you circle the arms around as you roll the head, neck, chest forward into a little chest lift, and then you lay back down when the arms lift up. So the arms go over, you start to circle the arms, and then it just helps you lift up into a little chest lift. Then you lay down and arms go over. Let's do about 3 more. That's good. Breathe out on the lift up. Inhale back and exhale to lift. And we'll just have 1 more now. And all the way back and down. Just bring your arms down. And let's do 1 more movement for your arms and shoulders. So fingers up to the ceiling. We're going to reach 1 arm overhead and 1 arm down. And switch. And switch. I'm just challenging how far I can take my hand over my head. So I'm just putting my thumb to the ground above me. My palms are looking inward. I'm giving my shoulder a little bit of a stretch there. And then just bring the arms back and down. Roll off your roller now. And help yourself to sit up. We're going to put the roller here. And we're going to pop our forearm on top of the roller. Just like this. So hands and knees, forearm on the roller. Knees under your hips. And I'm just going to push the roller forward a little way and then just draw it back. So I'm doing a little tiny move of the roller, even though my body's staying very still. And I feel like the muscles under my arms are the muscles that draw the roller back in. So you want to kind of keep your collarbones feeling really wide. And then just pause where you feel like you're in a comfy place there. The roller's going to stay still, but we hinge back, giving the arm a stretch there. And then we come forward and just shift our weight over the roller a tiny bit. So we go back and forward. Feel like you're almost like you're pulling your arms up, your elbows apart. They don't really move, but that's the feeling that you want to encourage to activate all the muscles of your upper arm and shoulder. Okay, good. Then we just clasp our hands together, still on your forearm. And we're going to take one leg back and tuck the toes under of both feet. So we're just going to hold that shape here. Square off your hips, push down evenly on the roller. Just take a couple of breaths there. Really stretch that long leg out nice and strong. And then bend it in. Then the other one goes out. Push down on the roller, because see how I can sink in if I get tired? I have to just push down so I'm really staying active. And I'm going to stretch the leg. Now you can do that again on both sides if you like, or you can come with me into a full plank. So I'm just going to plant my toes down, push down on the roller, and then here I am. So just hold it there for a moment. And then softly bend the knees and come on in. Very good. Then we're just going to pop the roller here closer to your body and pop the knees on the roller, but your toes are down. So it's not really on my kneecap, it's more on the shin bone. And then I'm just going to put my hands here. Okay, you can keep your toes down on the ground. Find a nice steady balance. Oop. And then we're just going to reach one arm forward and put it down. I don't know if you noticed, I felt a bit wobbly then, so I just separated my knees and my feet a little bit. It helped. Go up with one arm and down. Reach and down. Reach and down. Good. Then we're going to move the legs. So one leg's going to reach out and then just put it back. And then the other. I'm keeping my toes down, otherwise I feel like I could topple. And then reach out. You got it. Stretch it out. And back in. Last one. Will we try opposite arm and leg? Good. Nice strong shoulders, strong upper body, broad shoulder blades. Don't rush. If you're like me, feeling a little wobbly on this one, you just want to take it nice and steady. Nice and slow. Good. And then we just come off, put your knees off the roller and put your hands on top. Separate your knees and pop your feet together. And then you're going to push the roller away just with a nice flat back, drop down. And then hinge your body all the way back up. And again, just tip your body forward, letting your chest drop down towards the floor. And then tip back and up. And again, down. And up. Last one. Just stay there. Let your hands relax. Big deep breath out. Just drop down between your nice stretched shoulders. And then you just tip your body all the way up. And that's you all done. Nice work.